Hello, it's a pleasure coming your way today. I'm Engineer AO Victory. Right in this course, I'm going to teach you how you can make the best use of the Anysite generator application. Now, after our subscribers order for the wonderful package on anysitegenerator.com, they head to Anysite application where the software is being deployed to sign up by clicking on register. When they fill the registration form, their account is being verified and approved by the admin. Once that is done, you can further click on login so you can start using the wonderful application that is geared towards making a complete novice and advanced web designers to set up any categories of websites with just a few clicks of the mouse in minutes. Now, I'm going to show you using my own account. Of course, the login details is meant to be confidential, so I'll type my username and password, then I'll click on login. Remember, you can access the application itself on anysiteapplication.com. Now, when you log in successfully, it takes you to the default page of the Anysite application. All you need to do is to click on packages. Clicking on packages takes you to the different categories of already designed premium websites that you can easily download and upload into your server to get the website up and running. When you click on packages, you have a summary of what the different packages are all about. If you want to design a school website, for instance, you've got a client and they've paid you 50,000, 100,000 to design a school website for them. Of course, you've subscribed to Anysite Generator. You can simply come over here, click on Get Now, and use the software to put up the school website for your client or for your personal purpose. And this particular training is going to teach you how you can deploy the e-commerce package of Anysite Generator. So this is a brief summary here telling you that this is a typical e-commerce website for clients who need a premium online store for their products. So you simply have to click on Get It Now. If it's a blog you want to set up for your client, you click on Get It Now against the blog model. If it's a wedding website, you have to click the Get It Now against the wedding model. So I'm going to scroll up and click on Get It Now against the e-commerce stuff. So scroll down so you can get all the information about the e-commerce package, and trust me, this table prefix is a very paramount information because you'll be needing it during the installation process of this e-commerce package. So take note of this table prefix. So you're going to click on download. Clicking on download means you want to download this already designed premium e-commerce website into your local computer. So I'm going to click on download. You can see it's downloading. Eventually it's going to download into my local computer and I can have access to it. So you can see the file now. So you just have to click on OK, then to start downloading into your local computer. So I'm done downloading the file. You can see it here, e-commerce_website. This is the file right on my local computer. The next thing I have to do is to go over to my browser, click on a new tab, and go to the website I want to deploy this solution. Now, on the demo video on the sales page Anysite Generator, we made it very clear that the prerequisite to use Anysite Generator application is to have a website already registered and hosted. Now, when a website is being hosted, the hosting company provides you with what we call the cPanel login details that comprises of username and password. So I'm going to use a particular website of mine to illustrate this for you, acadahub.com/cpanel. So you type it and you press or enter on your keyboard. It takes you to an interface asking you to provide the cPanel login information, like I said earlier. So I'm going to do that. And this information is meant to be very, very confidential. You can click on login or you press enter on your keyboard when you're done providing this information. Nice. So this is the cPanel. Don't worry about the plenty buttons you're seeing on the screen. Just focus on what I'm showing you now and you can quickly get this right. When you log in on the cPanel, the first thing you have to click on is to click on File Manager. You can see File Manager under the module called Files. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to open on a new tab. I'll come back to the main cPanel interface and I'll scroll down, I'll go over to the databases module and click on my SQL database wizard. Now, Anysite application runs on a web-based setup process because we make sure the entire process is made ridiculously simple because the aim is to eliminate the cumbersome processes involved in web design so anyone can start milking his own share of the web consulting industry. So right now we're on the MySQL database wizard interface. The first thing I have to do is to create a database. I'm going to type anything there to create a database. That's the first step, and I'll click on next. It's going to take me to the second step where I'm to create a database user. I'll type anything there and I'll type a password for the user. You need to ensure your two password matches so that you can proceed to the next step. So you click on create user. So we've succeeded in creating our database. We've succeeded in creating a user. The next thing to do is to click on all privileges and click on next step. That is, you are linking this user to the particular database you have created. Having done that, we'll come to the next tab for the file manager and you click on public_HTML. No matter how the look of the cPanel looks like, just pay attention and look for public_HTML and click on it, which is the root directory of every website. So I'm going to do that. I'll click on upload. The essence of clicking on upload is to bring that ecom package I downloaded into my local computer to my remote server. So I'm going to click on browse, and of course this is the file in my local computer. I'm going to click on open. So this means I want to bring this file into my remote server. When it is done uploading, I'll come back to my file manager, click on go to refresh my page, and I'm going to find the file right in here. You see, this is the same file I had in my local computer. I've succeeded in moving it online. At this point, I'm going to click on the file, right click, and click on extract. So I'm going to click on extract files. You know, the file is zipped, so I'm extracting it now. Okay, once this is done, forget about the plenty stuff here and just click on close. Nice. We have successfully extracted the files inside this zip file rather. So we noticed we made a little error while packaging these different categories of files before we uploaded into the Anysite application. As I speak to you, our development team are currently working on removing this error, but at the moment I have to quickly show you this so you don't get any technical hiccups when you're deploying this solution on your own. You have to edit this. You notice that all the extracted files started with small letter, excluding this install. So I'm going to right click on it and click on rename, so I can quickly take my cursor there, delete the capital letter I, type in the small letter I, and click on rename file. Once that is done, you are 50% done with setting up a complete premiumly designed e-commerce portal using the Anysite generator application. So I'll quickly come over to a new tab and type in the website address where this e-com application is being deployed. I hope I've not done anything complex. Repetition is the mother of retention, so should in case you've missed any step, you can rewind this video repeatedly until you master every process involved. Now, come over here and click on next. If you are deploying the application on the root directory, like we did now, it's right on the public_html, so that is the root directory. But if you're deploying this in a subdomain or in a folder, do well to put the name of the folder here the application is uploaded into. So right now we're deploying on the root directory, so I'm going to leave that blank and I'll click on next. I'll click on next. You see, I told you it's a browser-based installation. Makes everything very simple. You don't have to play with any codes, etc. So I'm going to click on next. You can leave authentication all blank. It comes over to permission. I'm going to click on check permission. So like I told you, this is the only step you're going to do, and that's the essence for creating a database. So under server, type localhost. By default, ensure you put localhost. Come over to the MySQL database. This is the name of the database I created a few minutes ago. I'm going to paste it there. Then this table prefix. Remember I told you should take information of this. So I'll come back now to the Anysite application, and this is the table prefix. I'm going to copy it and paste right on the setup form. What's the database username? This database username I created also. Then the password. Once that is done, you click on next. Ensure all the information provided here is very correct, because that is what will connect the application with your database. So I'm going to click on next. Good. So what's the admin information you want to use? So I'm going to call this admin. Then of course I'm going to put my password. It's meant to be confidential. I'm going to click on next. Good. You can see, congratulations, you have completed your website setup. So you simply just have to click on finish. And I tell you, you can't imagine how awesome this application is. In less than 30 minutes, you have smartly designed or set up a full-blown e-commerce platform with all the functionalities you can find out there on other competitive platforms. Okay, it's currently loading. You're going to see how it's going to load up a typical e-commerce platforms with demo products already in them that you can easily edit, customize, and you're done with your online store. You can see the site looking so beautiful, and of course, as a marketer, we have to ensure all the e-commerce platform is well designed so you can actually capture leads and aid conversion, etc. So you can close the pop-up. You can see it has a demo email, it has demo phone number. You can edit all of these stuffs. You can see their products there already. You can add your own products. You can edit everything. You can change this logo. You can change the address. Everything entirely right on the admin end of this website. So this is how you can use any of the packages on the Anysite application to put up websites for yourself or for your clients.